Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. As you can see right here in front of us, we've got another of those absolutely amazing fossil replicas from Vitae. This is the fossil decoration frame of the Microraptor. And this is another of the very cool fossil replicas that they've released over the past few months. I think maybe it might be close to a year now. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just a few months. But they've been out for a little while. I'm just now finally getting a hold of them and reviewing them for you guys. But I am super excited to do just that because these are absolutely incredible works of art that deserve to be on any collector's wall. As you can see up here on the top, it does say Vitae, Dinosaur Studio, and Microraptor right there in the title. And then on the back, we again have Vitae, Dinosaur Studio, Microraptor, Fossil Decoration Frame, and then you've got a whole bunch of information here all about the Microraptor itself. A beautiful image over here of the actual fossil replica and the frame and everything. Very nice looking there. And then an incredible image, yet again, of the actual Microraptor while it was alive. A beautiful image here, with a very nice paint scheme, actually. I really love that bluish paint scheme that they've included in this image. Absolutely fantastic looking Microraptor here portrayed on the back of this box. So let's break this out of the box and look at the actual frame and fossil replica itself. So there we go, we have it out of the box, and wow, this is much larger than any of the other ones that we have previously looked at. It's very tall actually. And I think that has a lot to do with the fact that the Microraptor's tail is just so stinking long. But at first glance, this is just absolutely beautiful. A very nice looking fossil replica here. And this is one that I'm actually going to go ahead and say it's probably just as good as the Archaeopteryx that we had previously looked at, which was currently my favorite out of the bunch. But I think that it's going to have a tough time with this Microraptor here not taking its place, because it is really beautiful looking. But let's go ahead and get a closer look at it. So if we start up here at the head, again you can see that there is very nice detail included, and the actual bones are really beautifully portrayed here. You can see that the majority of the actual body has kind of a light brown, almost like a sepia type brown that's behind it, but then they take this very dark, almost like a burnt umber or a chocolate brown, to put on top of the actual bones to help elaborate them even more. And I really love the way they've done that. I think it overall makes the entire scene and just the entire skeleton really jump out at you. It's really fantastic the way they've done that. As you come down the neck, you can take note of the eye socket and everything up there on the actual head of the skeleton. And as you move down into the neck, you can see the very nice spinal column. As we move down into the shoulders, you can see the wings here are really beautiful looking. And I think they've done such a great job of sculpting out the bones. They just really look quite incredible. And I love the fact that they're all jumbled all over the place, making it look even more realistic. As I've said in the last few reviews of these, that it really just makes it feel like they found an actual fossil of this, a real skeleton that they were digging up, and then they just kind of excavated the entire stone around it and threw it in a frame for you right here to own. As you move down here into the stomach, you can again take note of the rib cage and everything that is there and very nicely present. Once again, bones themselves are really nicely elaborated with that brownish coloration. And then you move down here into the hip area. You can once again take note of the legs protruding out here from the body, very nicely portrayed here in this fossil replica. And you can kind of see a mixture of all sorts of other bones and everything that are all kind of laying all over the place here, as it's really quite jumbled all over, as this is still currently being unearthed from the ground when this scene was pretty much taken from history, I would say. And then you move down here, the nice long tail of the Microraptor, and you can kind of get an idea of the end of the tail here where there would be very nice feathering going on. And then you move back up into the body. Very beautiful looking fossil replica. And the actual ground here, the stone that is all around this, is so beautifully painted. There are so many different tones of coloration all throughout that really give this such a realistic look, and just in general makes it honestly look like it is real ground and the fossil is a real skeleton. They have done such a beautiful job on the overall realism of these sets that I absolutely love them and cannot praise these enough. with just how beautiful they truly are. The actual frame itself is also really beautiful. Just like the other two previous releases, you can see it's a nice black frame. Very, very nice, very professional looking. It stands absolutely perfectly, so they have done an incredible job on the frame on top of this already beautiful fossil replica. As far as the size goes, and you're just probably going to have to trust me when I tell you, because this is actually very, very tall and is not going to fit in frame. But from the bottom of the frame, I'll actually bring this up to show you. From the bottom of the frame to the top, you're looking at about 12 inches or a foot or 31 centimeters in length. And for a width, you are going to see about 8 inches or 20 centimeters. Very, very large fossil replica. For a size comparison, there is our buddy Mr. Green Papaw Rex, and look how much taller this Microraptor fossil is. It is just huge compared to the Green Papaw Rex, who is a large prehistoric figure himself, but this Vitae Microraptor fossil replica is just absolutely huge in comparison to the Rex, so this should give you a good idea of just the sheer size of this incredible looking fossil replica. So overall, I think this is just beautiful. This is 3 for 3 as far as these Vitae replicas go when it comes to just how darn nice these things look. This is an absolute work of art, just like the other two were, and a really beautiful addition to my collection that I am super, super psyched to have. Eventually, when I can actually get an entire room dedicated to dinosaur models and replicas and everything, these are going to look absolutely beautiful on my wall, and I will love to have these displayed in my dinosaur room. As I said, the skeleton itself is really beautifully done. It is very nicely sculpted out and really nicely painted. I love that light brown that they've included, that sepia type brown, and then the darker chocolate brown over top to really, really lighten it up and then darken the bones to really make them jump out at you and really make them visible to you. I think they've done just an absolutely incredible job of really elaborating the fossil itself. And the actual background, the stone that it is encased in, also looks just as fantastic as the actual model does. The sculpt work and everything all over that looks just beautiful, and I think they've done a really good job as far as including the paint and the very nice natural way it's applied with many different tones of coloration, making it in general look like real stone that this Microraptor skeleton is encased in. They've done just an incredible overall job on the entire set that Vitae should really be commended on such a beautiful work of art. So if you do want to buy one of these, you can trust me when I tell you you won't regret it. Go ahead, follow the links. I will include links in the description to Aliexpress where you can purchase one for yourself on there, or you can follow it to Monsterhouse HK, who also sells this along with many other incredible Vitae products and actually many other dinosaur products in general. It's a pretty cool website that you should probably get around to checking out because they actually have a lot of figures on there that are fairly hard to find and all collaborated into one website. So again, check out the description, go follow it to wherever you would like to purchase one of these, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next review. Thanks for watching.